one in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting, and the streets paper chase supreme test.
We've got NBA. Basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. It'll be the Nets off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Brooklyn now, we've got West. Clarkson is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Gay in the small forward position.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Hill dishes to Lopez. To the paint. It's stolen by West. Gay against Hill. Clarkson kicks it to West. Beal with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and, you know, make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And the thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. A quick, powerful athlete, Greg, high basketball IQ, had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to account for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. I mean, he possesses that next level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
And it's sent back by Hill. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The drive by James, and the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And, you know, going back to Bradley Beal, the bottom line is he's a winner. Last year, the Wizards went 8-9 with Beal out of the lineup. Hard to argue with those facts and numbers.
Lopez with the steal. Throws up. And James throws it down.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Gay can't get it to go.
And when you talk about Bradley Beal, it's not just having him in the lineup that matters. It's having him at his best. When he's at 100% health, there are very few guards in the league who can keep up with him. Truly one of the game's great young talent.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Lopez with the block. But they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Gay. No good again that time.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Charlotte. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Brooklyn on defense. Makes it off the glass. Oubre's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
West misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Nuggets in Denver. Cleveland moving it around. Grant gets a wide open look. There's a screen. Down low. Plumlee. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Beal, the pass to Clarkson. The drive by Game. And it's sent back by Plumlee. To stop the drought. Here's Oubre. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Here's Grant. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Burke kicks to Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Caspi. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. He could become a little less mechanical with his postgame. I think he could even go higher.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
Grant kicks to Oubre. Took him no time at all on that one. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Burke. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Plumlee with the steal. Caspi dishes to Burke. Doubled by Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Grant, right side. Decker passes to Nick Roberts. Oubre, no one around him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball,
either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Green. Plumlee out there with Scola. Then there's Burke, and it's Caspi in at the small forward. Here's Burke. Scola sets a screen for Burke. On the wing, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Green's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Plumlee. Here's Oubre. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The lead they have is a result of how they've taken care of the ball, guys. I mean, that's only their first turnover.
Grant, that's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Oubre. Can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Burke kicks to Green. Caspi for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
Now, here's Green. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. Now, here's Burke. Screen by Scola. Caspi for three. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Grant kicks to Oubre. Plumlee dishes to Grant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Changes for Brooklyn. Mozgov, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. West comes in for Luis Scola. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Green. Now here's Beal to the paint. And stolen by LeBron. Drops in the breakaway layup. James has got 6.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Burke, and it's sent back by Hill. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Nets. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Burke. The drive by Hill. Pass to Vaughn. It's back to Hill. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
West outside. It's stolen by Randall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season he had. He tore up several key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down by injuries early in the season. Came back to average career highs in points, rebounds, and assists, partly because he was finally treated and looked to as a go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
The kick out to LeBron. And again, LeBron missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. West outside. Picked by West. And it's Beal in the corner. Misses the three.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel. For the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Timeout called, the Nets. Daniel Green, he's checked in for West. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Got a piece of it. The drive by Hill. That's good. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Beal, the pass to Gay. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch. Back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Lopez with the steal. Pushing it up. Cleveland moving the ball around. Dishes it to
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be. The 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Shooting for Cleveland, Bradley Beal.
Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young two-guard, he's extremely unselfish, averaged over 3 assists a game over the past 2 years.
And the true stars of our game feature versatility. And here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college? So he understands the importance of impacting other areas. I mean, last season he had his highest steals average of his career, and everything's upside with this young man. The sky's the limit.
Excellent point. And the basket good. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Randall no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 14 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
They've got LeBron James. Vaughn is out there with George Hill. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got 13.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Mozgov. The dish to West. That's tipped. Here's Gay. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
And Beal kicks to Clarkson. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Beal. That's good. Vaughn's got 7 points for the quarter.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Mozgov sets a screen for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. West dishes to Mozgov. Beal gets a wide-open look. No good off the front iron. Mozgov with the steal. Kicks it to Beal. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Hill. Clarkson passes to Gay. Off target from three-point range. James outside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Hill kicks to LeBron. And stolen by Gay. He feeds it to Clarkson.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Cleveland on defense. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. But he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games, but they did a great job of limiting an opposing star from taking over.
Well, as you mentioned with the Nets, they limited takeover games, set an NBA record, in fact, Clark, by allowing the fewest 30-point scores against them.
Yeah, you know, only Harden and Lillard were able to get 30 points against the Nets. As you said, the first team to allow so few in a complete NBA season. Going back to 99 in the strike-shortened season, the Knicks did it as well. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Passes it to Vaughn. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Now the feed to Mozgov. There's Beal with the 3. That's good. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The kick out to Lopez. David West grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Clarkson with the ball. Hill's there. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on David West.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The Nets making a switch here. Scola's checked in. Now here's Scola. Beal dishes to Clarkson. And the Nets, another 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
LeBron passes to Oubre. And McRoberts now top of the key. Here's Grant. And there's the pass to McRoberts. Here's Oubre. And another miss by Cleveland.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And for Louis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. I mean, he was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Deckers check in for LeBron. The Nets also changing it up. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Mozgov. Green comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Burke in for Jordan Clarkson. Greg, you were talking about Scola. He has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything. A pro's pro, and he adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Nets trail by 7. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day.
Oh!
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And he gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now, here's Burke. He's covered by Grant. Here's Plumlee. Again, the Nets for 2.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Decker kicks to Oubre. And another 3 for Cleveland. And here is Green. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Nets trail by 7. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Burke is out there with Green. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Caspi. And it's Scola in at the 4 spot. Here's Burke. Scola with a clean look. The rebound by Grant. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Nets were the hottest team and story a few years back, certainly, but last season they were put up for sale, surprisingly to some, Clark, midway through the year.
Yeah, that was odd timing given the new arena and rebranding. I mean, you would think after all that effort to rebuild the team, you would see it through.
Burke with it, now defended by Grant, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Plumlee with the steal. The Cavaliers, another fast break.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And it's Green with the jam.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
3 for Caspi. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Grant outside. He kicks to Oubre. To the inside. Mick Roberts dishes to Grant. Another 3 for Cleveland.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
The Nets making a switch here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Gay comes in for Luis Scola. Beal's checked in for Caspi. And it's Clarkson in for Burke. Beal can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Feeds it to Oubre. Decker kicks to Plumlee. From the arc. Decker can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Gay with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. They get a hand on it. Oubre with the steal. Corner shot. Here's Plumlee. Here's McRoberts. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And that one good from Clarkson.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Grant. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green, the pass to Mozgov. Inside. Layup off the pick. Beal's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Grant. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Oubre. 5 to shoot. McRoberts misses. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Nets trailed by 11. Here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Gay. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Gay has it rolling and going tonight. He has 9 points and also a block shot.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That sends George Hill to the free throw line. That one on Mozgov.
You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Kicks it out to James. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Baseline J on the way. Mets trailed by 12. Gay outside. Picked by Mozgov. It's Gay with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
But they'll get another chance. Gay against Randall. Pass to Lopez. Mozgov with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's Vaughn. Mozgov grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Beal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game Beal has been having, he has 11 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Hill. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Clarkson. No good on the triple.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.